So it's Friday interview time and we're catching up with George Elokobi ahead of another away day. It sounds like a familiar intro to our Friday interviews. This time we're off to Weston Supermare. Preparation's gone all right for this one?
Yeah, as always, our players had to recover after a good, tough game against a good side in Welling on Tuesday night. We have to look after the players, bearing in mind we've got this long away journey, Weston Supermare, so it's important that we looked after them. But yeah, preparation is going really well.
We're probably at the start of this Saturday, Tuesday, aren't we? And that obviously, because that kicked off this week. I guess it's important for you to be, as you say, to manage those players' times, to utilise the squad as much as you can, because they are literally coming one after the other at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. It's important that we take it one game at a time, look at the personnel that's available within our squad, and look after the players as well in terms of the minutes played, in terms of the training load and everything. So we look at the data, we monitor the data really closely to make sure we're not doing too much with the players and getting the right balance for game time.
So it is Weston Supermare tomorrow, as we said. They picked up a win in midweek. What are you expecting from that game?
A very, very tough game. You know, they play a brand of football, and we have to go there, and we have to respect the system that they operate from within. They're coming off the back of a very good win against Turkey on Tuesday night, I think. But then, you know, the confidence will be high down at Weston. So no position is taken lightly. So we've prepared as best as we can for a very good test in Weston Supermare.
So while we were at Welling on Tuesday, our under-23s were here, racked up a 10-0 win against Stablehurst Monarchs on that evening. Again, you've spoken in the past about that being a progression path to obviously to the first team, but where they're not knocking on the door of your squad at the moment, there's been an opportunity to get a couple out to other clubs within the non-league pyramid. Yeah,
definitely. It's something we've discussed as a management team with the academy, that if the academy players are doing quite well, but they're not quite ready for our first team environment with the under-23s, then we look to send them out to go and get men's football to be competitive in that environment, which is going to prepare them for our environment because it's important for their development. So we're always looking for ways that we can help improve our younger players, and it's not just improving them physically, but you want to tactically. They need to be experiencing what a real game day or match day is all about, being in those environments, in, you know, a halftime, before the game and after the game, how they do it in terms of you know, the conversations, how players react to wins, draws, defeat, when it means something, which is important. So that's why we created that pathway for them, so they can carry on developing and improving. So when that time comes to come into our environment, they won't be lacking as much, and then we can just progress them as best as we can.
Of course, 8 days on, it's the FA Cup first round. Are you trying to keep the players obviously focused on tomorrow? Is that in the back of their minds, you think, at this stage, or is it purely on what's going to happen tomorrow?
No, it's purely on what's going to happen tomorrow. No one is mentioned about the FA Cup. You know, the players have just been focused on the game in hand, which is against a good side tomorrow. The FA Cup, when that comes, it will take care of itself. But we got business to take care of tomorrow in terms of our performance, how we approach it, our mentality. So the players obviously looking forward to the game tomorrow.
George, thanks for your time as always. We'll catch up with you again after the game. Thank you.